You cannot be serious! That one was out. So far, all of them have been out. Come on. Put your gun into it. Out. I'm winning. I'm winning. Come on, try and hit me. Hit me. Oh, that was a beauty. Right, come on, here. Look, see this big smile? Knock my teeth out.
All right, that's enough clowning around. It's time to say goodbye to Macaroni and hello to Barrowman.
I'm actually not really here to teach you how to volley because my name is John Barrowman and I'm from BBC One's Tonight's the Night and I am here, Philip, to make your dream come true. Shocked?
Yeah.
The person who is responsible for this is your mom, Jenny. There she is. Give a big old hug. And guess what? We've got a very special treat for you. We're sending you to go meet up with Andy Murray. Can I say it's a yes for you to go play tennis with Andy Murray?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. High five.
We're playing with Andy Murray and I was like, oh my God. It was just an amazing surprise.
24 hours later, and Philip's in Paisley. It's a community tennis day, and the crowds are out for Andy Murray. But only Philip is getting the privilege of having a hit with his hero.
I'm really excited. I'm actually quite shivers with the nerves. I'm not cold at all. I'm just really excited to see Andy. He's just over there, so I've never done anything like this before, and it'll be a great opportunity for me.
Hi.
Hi, Andy.
Andy, how you doing? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Big tennis fan?
Yeah, huge.
Good stuff. Whereabouts do you play?
Craiglocker quite a lot.
Oh, Craiglocker. I used
Yeah.
to play there all the time when we were growing up.
Do you have any advice?
The most important thing when you're young is just to enjoy it. Not to get too stressed out by it, and to work hard and listen to your coaches.
With so many fans about, it's a bit of a struggle for Philip and Andy to get on court. So it's time for them to improvise. And it's time for me to hand over to your commentator, John Macaroni. Thanks here, John. Well, it's the Clash of the Titans, and on one side we have a tousled here Scots lad, and on the other, Philip. There goes the ball, there it goes again, and again. Move over, Sue Barker, this commentary thing's a doddle. Philip's going easy on the big man because Andy's never played on dirt before. And it's game set. Good work, Philip.
I've just had a hit with Andy Murray and it was brilliant. Just a really decent guy. Really decent guy.
So it was great. He's obviously a very brave boy, very good tennis player. Oh, he's a lot braver than I ever was, that's for sure.
Can't wait to get back on the tennis court because today's been a real inspiration to me and I've really enjoyed it. So thank you very much.
I mean, Philip, come on. He said there that you were a better tennis player than he was at that age. I love that you're speechless.
Yeah.
Probably a first. Richard, your dad.
Yes.
You gave up tennis a little while back. Why?
Well, I've decided I can't beat him anymore, so time for a new sport.
Mom, you must be really, really proud of him.
Yeah.
For all that he's done.
Yeah, I'm extremely proud of him. He's gone through an awful lot for a boy of his age, and I was proud of him all the time.
Well, we love that, and we love that you had a great day and you got to meet your hero. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Philip! Well done. Now, this is where we put one of you guys in the frame. I'm looking for someone who is a theater director, someone who's putting on a touring production of The Jersey Boys, someone who's looking for a new leading man. Not for the show, really. I'm just generally looking for that person because I might want to do a gig. All right, back to business. I'm actually looking for someone who's retired. Yes? Someone who's been a charity fundraiser for years. Someone who lives in Yorkshire. And in fact, someone who lives in Wakefield. And that is you, Susan Rigg. Yes? But actually, Susan, I'm not actually looking for you. I'm actually looking for your husband, Terry. How are you?
Fine.
You're as speechless as Philip was. Yes? Well, listen, Terry, I hear you've hung up your fundraising boots. Have you?
Officially.
Well, you're all wondering what we're talking about, so you guys come with me,
And the rest of you, have a look at this.
We've been married 28 years. I would describe Terry as very outgoing, very easy to talk to, happy, always happy.
Terry is a joy to work with.
When I walk into the office on a morning, and Terry will immediately stop whatever he's doing and he will always have a smile on his face, and it gives a lift to the day at the very beginning.
Terry puts the fun in fundraising. In the last 5 years alone, he has raised approximately £1 million, and I think that's testament to the fundraising team.
I've really no idea how he does it, to be honest. He just seems to have endless amount of energy and raising money for the hospice.
He always encouraged us as nursing staff to take part in events at the hospice, and he wouldn't ask you to do anything that he wouldn't do himself.
He's a great ambassador for the hospice movement.
You only to mention a coffee morning or an event in a pub or something and he'll be there. I think it just comes naturally, he doesn't have to work at it.
If an old lady in the town would give you £1, he would treat that person the same as if you give him £500.
Everyone knows he does such a good job, but I think something like this, just totally out of the blue, will make him realise just how much people do think of him.
Terry should enjoy tonight and be proud of his achievements.
Dad, you've done some brilliant work for hospice. They're going to sorely miss you.
You've been a great dad. I hope you really enjoy tonight, and I hope you really enjoy your retirement.
You are a good egg.
I hope you have a nice night, Terry. You deserve it for all the hard work and fundraising you've done for all the patients.
Terry, I love you. And you deserve a special night because the people you touch, you make their lives special.
You're gonna make me go. Absolutely wonderful to hear that. How do you feel when you hear stuff like that said about you?
Amazing. I mean, they're all friends anyway, but I've worked with them for quite a long time, and they're lovely to work with, and I think just for them to say that tonight is just amazing.
You don't have to say anything.
Sorry.
Now, Susan, the hospice is now 20 years old.
That's right.
How did Terry mark that event?
It was last year and they wanted to do something really special. So he had the idea of maybe launching a rose. So they went to see a rose grower, him and another fundraiser, Keeley, and just got the rose grown. It's called the Wakefield Hospice Sunrise Rose. Nice. Beautiful rose, and it's in the gardens of the hospice and also in Wakefield Park.
Well, Terry and Susan, and many others think that you deserve some recognition for all that you have done, and we know how important the rose is to you and to the hospice, so I would like to sing this song and dedicate it especially for you. Don't, you're going to make me go, I got to sing now. This is for you.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, it's only seed.
Terry, you've helped so many people, lit up so many lives. Some of them are here tonight. The ones that love you, your family, your friends, and your fundraising colleagues. Come on over.
For the lucky
Just for you, mate. Just for you. Now, Terry, have you got anything you want to say to these people behind you?
No, joke. I was out with her last night.
They're sneaky. They're sneaky, aren't they?
Very.
Well, listen, I have to ask you the one final question. Are you going to retire now, finally?
Probably not.
That's what I like to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you for Terry Ridge. As you know, I make dreams come true all over the UK, but I can't be everywhere at once. So, for this next surprise, my friend Deborah Stevenson from The Impression Show became a school inspector on the Isle of Wight. Unfortunately for everyone, someone in the class was very disruptive.
I'm Deborah Stevenson, and I've been sent onto the high seas, well, the Solent, on a very special mission. I'm on the ferry on my way to the Isle of Wight, home of Cowes Regatta, award-winning beaches, and singing maths and IT teacher Paul Stevens. Now, Paul is totally unaware that I am coming to give him the surprise of his life. So, hoist the mainsail, batten down the hatches, full steam ahead, Captain. Ooh, do excuse me. Paul's classroom has been rigged with hidden cameras, and now he's going to be the one under examination. According to Paul's wife, Gwen, he's always dreamed of swapping writing on the board for treading the boards.
Paul's biggest wish would be to sing with the cast of Les Miserables. He loves the show and he loves all the songs from the show.
Paul's performing skills have raised thousands of pounds for local charities over the years. But since the tragic death of his son Andrew 5 years ago, Paul now gives his time to one main charity, Cardiac Risk in the Young, or CRY. Daughter Lucy explains.
Andrew suddenly died of a heart condition that he didn't know about. Since then, my dad's thrown himself into his singing, using that as his therapy to help him with his loss.
For years, Paul's sung to help others, so now it's time to sing for himself, and Gwen knows exactly which song he'll want to perform for the nation.
Paul loves the song Bring Him Home from Les Miserables. It's a very poignant song to him and it's a very emotional song. And I think he'll be so shocked that it's his turn, and I don't think he has a clue that it's coming.
Not with our sneaky team, he doesn't. The secret cameras are in place, and my wig is in place as I become hopeless school inspector Jane Barrington. I feel like a young Anne Robinson.
So, John, see me after the class.
In fact, Anne Robinson may be preferable to Jane Barrington. At least Anne could do her job.
All right, don't mind me. I'll
No, you cannot.
be quiet as a mouse.
And as wife Gwen watches from a secret room next door, Super Klutz Jane tries to throw Paul off his stride.